How to speak English fast and understand native speakers. Ain't is this word that kind of replaces a lot of different things. Am not, is not, has not, but it is super spoken. It is pretty common to say, he ain't doing that. And you can also use it in your speech if you want. Appreciate it. It's not appreciate it, it's appreciate it. Instead of saying thank you, which is kind of basic, and of course you can say that, you say appreciate it. This is just the way to fasten your speech and to sound more, let's say, American. Can you read these words correctly? Bought, though, thought, cough, rough, through. English. What is wrong with you? Explaining the difference between garbage and trash. Garbage is something that comes from your kitchen or bathroom. Ew, garbage. I no longer like this shirt. Garbage. 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 Trash is something that doesn't come from a kitchen or bathroom. This chair. Trash. Yard trimmings. Ooh, trash. But no matter what it's called, it should go into a bin or a trash can, not into the ocean. Let's help clean our ocean. Go to teamc.org, and for every dollar you donate, 1 pound of trash or garbage will be taken out of the ocean. Let's make our ocean clean again. How to sound like a native speaker. When you want to say I'm sorry, but in reality you did nothing wrong, you actually say I'm afraid. I'm afraid we don't have any chocolate left. I'm afraid we don't have any apartments available. The next one is gonna blow your mind. No, yeah, which actually means yes. Do you want a coffee? No, yeah. In California, a lot of people also say, yeah, no. And this phrase actually means no. Do you want to go out tonight? Yeah, no. I don't want to. Yeah, no means no. No, yeah means yes. I know, super confusing. Just write it down. But also, you will notice based on the intonation. Can you answer 5 questions in 20 seconds? Let's go. What's your name? What's the weather like now? Do you have any brothers or sisters? What sport do you like? What's your favorite movie? How did you do? Alright guys, let's practice English. I read black and you read red. Let's start. Hey, what's your name? Nice to meet you. Where are you from? Wow, that's amazing. And I'm from California. How old are you? And I'm 31 years old. Okay, this is gonna be hard. What's your goal in life? That is awesome. I'm gonna help you with a goal. Subscribe to my TikTok profile. See ya. Have you ever heard a phrase, they are a great doctor? When you don't know the gender of the person, you can relate to that person as they or them. They are a great doctor. People can choose their gender and can change their gender, and sometimes they don't want any gender at all. So when they choose they, that means they are gender neutral. You refer to them as they. When somebody is doing bad on the stage, you can say boo. Oh! When you walk outside and it's cold, you can say, this is very like Russian style. Brrr. When you want to express annoyance or point out that somebody's stupid, you can say da. Yeah! When you are surprised in a negative way, you're kind of scared and you want to sound girly, you can say eek! You can say eek! There's a mouse! When you want somebody to repeat what they just said, you can say what? What? But be really careful with intonations, because if you say like what? What? It can be considered impolite. We are going to a grocery store. In your country, you might say supermarket, but in the US, we tend to say grocery store. We're entering produce section. Produce section, you have different vegetables and fruit. Pears, apples. The deli section. This is where you find cheeses, ham, different platters for party, food that's ready to go, food that's ready to consume. We're in a section where you can buy meat, poultry, that means chicken, turkey, birds basically, and pork. And you can also buy fish. You need to know 3,000 English words in order to understand 95% of English texts. But in reality, native speakers use around 20,000 words. So when you get to 3,000, it's enough and you're intermediate, but it takes a lot more effort to become advanced. how to read faster. When you read a book, it doesn't mean that you have to finish it. Let's be honest, you don't have to. Nobody's watching you and telling you have to finish a book. If you find in the middle of the way that the book has answered all of your questions or you find it not useful, it's okay to say goodbye. Start using authentic content. When we're at this intermediate level, the majority of things you've read and heard before probably came from your textbook, which is kind of great, but it's curated by your teacher, so it is not authentic content. Because it's not authentic, it means that they're using artificial language. They don't use a lot of words that you would hear in everyday lives. You wouldn't understand all the jokes, insider, gigs, whatever. Tell me about your family. My family consists of my mom, dad, and my older brother. You mean you have mom, dad, and an older brother? Yes. The word consist is more formal, more academic. Like air consists of nitrogen and oxygen. When you talk about your family, you can say, I live with my mom, dad, and my older brother. And you pronounce these words correctly? Wait for it. Salmon. Almond. Yolk. These words are tricky because they have L when you spell them, but you don't actually pronounce it. And by the way, this is American English. Salmon, almond, yolk. When you're asked, how are you? You are tempted to say, I am fine, thank you. This phrase is grammatically correct, but I don't hear a lot of native speakers use it. The more natural way of answering, not bad, and you? Great way to make studying fun. And this is something I did when I was back in Russia. I used to call hotels, different places that I dreamed of, and I just talked to customer support. And this is something you can do as well. Maybe it's Universal Studios in Los Angeles. Maybe it's a bank on Wall Street in New York. Call them and tell them like, how much does it cost to come and visit you with my family of 3? Or I really want to work where you are right now. How did you get the job?